Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Blissfully Single Bean. Yes, I'm your homegirl Bean, aka Sabine, aka Beans for Reezy, and I'm your blissfully single one. Listen, I'm coming through with a real quick review of the Encore on BET. The Encore is a show with them trying to create a super girl group from different girl groups that from the past. So listen, I'm a child of the music. I'm of the 80s and the 90s music. So I had to watch, and it did not disappoint. Shout out to Carlos King for always producing that content that just means so much. So again, this is not going to be a long review. I'm just going to go over some points that really struck out to me. First point, them Cherish hoes, them Cherish twins, them Cherish sisters, I don't know what you want to call them. I don't like these skanks. I don't like these skanks because they came into this big mansion. Mind you, the project is these girls are going to come together and create an album. And these girls came in with so much ego, so much attitude. First of all, for them to have so much attitude, I didn't even know who they were. It wasn't until I heard do it, do it, do it, do it. You know the girls be bouncy to it, so do it, do it. I was like, oh yes, that was a bop. That was a bop. That was one single solitary bop. It was only the one song that I knew from them. So for them to come into this house like, oh, we're better than this. We are superior. And when we ended our group, we were writing music. We wrote music for Tamar Braxton. Tamar, I'm not taking Tamar's accomplishments away, but bitch, that ain't Beyonce. That ain't Beyonce. Pam from Total comes in. I was like, Pam, ooh, give me all the chicken heads from Pasadena to Medina, bet big get in between ya. I was like, oh, okay. So unlike them Cherish girls, twins, whatever you want to call them, I was excited to see Pam walk in. And immediately, those girls came in with the shade talking about, oh my God, when I saw her, I'm like, are we doing senior citizens? I'm like, bitch, Fallon, however you pronounce your name, Fallon, bitch, you're not too far away from 40 yourself. So I'm not really sure where the age shaming is coming from. And they're trying to make small talk with Pam. And one of the girls goes, I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect you, but what group are you from? And Pam says, I'm from Total. And the girl says, I've never heard of Total. Girl, you sung R&B music in the early 2000s and you never heard of Total? Girl, you are fucking lying. It's either you're lying or you're putting on for the cameras and you're trying to be a villain on purpose. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is, can't you see what you do to me? I love what's meant. You didn't know Pam was the one with the raspy voice, like the one that was a little bit out there, the one that was edgy. Like, y'all are playing. So off the riff, those Cherish girls are not girls that we finna drag these girls because we don't like them at all. And the Cherish girls, they get into it with all the other girls. There's obvious friction. These girls are coming in with a superiority complex, which makes no sense because every girl up in this show is part of a failed girl group. You may have successes in other parts of your life, but what is drawing you all together is that you tried something and it didn't pop. Okay? Ain't none of you bitches a Destiny's Child. So I'm gonna need these Cherish sisters, these Cherish girls, these Cherish twins to sit down. They're trying to be in charge of the girls, but child, they're not the only ones. Miss Keeley, promises, comes into the groove. And obviously, Keeley is trying to be in charge of the girls because Keeley says, yeah, I am here to be your creative director. And everyone's like, oh no, bitch. Creative director, you're here for the same reason that we are here. We're supposed to put an album together. You are not in charge of us. And you know the Cherish girls were all over it. Oh, no. We are accomplished. So Keeley is not going to sit up here and be in charge of the girl. You ain't creative directing nothing. My favorites are definitely Nivea and Shamari. Nivea, because Nivea does not come in with any ego. Nivea just wants to know where the snacks is at. And I'm looking at Nivea, looking for them rice cakes, and I'm like, you see right there? I am Nivea, and Nivea is me. And I always thought Nivea was a very talented artist. I feel like her and that Lil Wayne situation was heavily messy, but that doesn't take away from who she is as an artist. Always felt like she was a great artist, and she always struck me as having a laid back vibe, and seeing her on this episode proves to me that I was right. Like, Nivea is not here for the mess. Just point her to the direction of the cheeses and she good. Shamari is another one that is my favorite. She's my favorite simply because she seems fair and balanced. She's not coming in with an ego. She seems like one of the only ones that's really coming in with and not an agenda, but with a real purpose and focus. Let's get this album together. Let's have fun and get this album together. Also there are LaMeisha and Irish from 702. And let me tell you something. The way those Cherish sisters was trying to downplay LaMeisha and Irish, I'm like, bitch, I don't have one Cherish album, but I tell you, I have a couple of 702 albums. Not only do I have a couple of 702 albums, those were on repeat when I was in college. So looking at the Cherish sisters, the Cherish twins, and looking at 702, 702 was undoubtedly the bigger of the girl groups between the two. Again, I dare anyone to name one hit after do it, do it, do it, do it. Cause you know, girls, we about to do it, do it. So do it, do it, do it. Cause it, child, enlighten me, cause I don't know. Oh, I don't like these Cherish girls. We get into a vocal challenge. The best people vocally, which I am not surprised, were Shamari and Nivea. Like, they said 3, 2, 1, and Nivea killed it. Nivea was doing them Beyonce runs. Let me not say Beyonce runs, because was Nivea here before Beyonce? I'm sorry to disrespect you, Nivea. Nivea was doing them Nivea runs, like she delivered. Shamari as well. Shamari went and I said, oh, Shamari, you got them nice pipes. She did not display those pipes when she was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But yeah, I guess there were two different shows, but definitely vocally, Shamari and Nivea are definitely the upper echelon. Unfortunately, the vocals that struggled the most, LaMeisha and Irish from 702. Like, it was challenging for them. Like, you can see and then you can hear they were struggling. Which leads me to believe that when 702 were in their heyday, I think the other artist who left, and I'm sorry, I forgot her name. I forgot her name. I'm not even gonna try and guess it. But it seems to me that she was the real talent, and the other two girls were kind of like playing the background. And for LaMeisha, this is why the group broke up, because LaMeisha always felt like the dark-skinned girl always got the leads, and she felt some kind of way about it. But now I kind of feel like listening to her sing, like, and I know age kind of has an effect on your voice, but listening to both of them sing, I feel like the dark-skinned girl should have gotten the leads. Aubrey O'Day is also on the show. Aubrey O'Day looks absolutely unrecognizable. Aubrey O'Day looks like a Coca-Cola 2-liter bottle, plastic, that exploded under the sun, and a surgeon just stuck it on Aubrey O'Day's face. Aubrey O'Day looks absolutely horrible. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not judging women who get plastic surgery, but sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes eating right and working out not sometimes, all the times, working out and eating right will preserve your beauty. Will you age? Yes, but you can age like Halle Berry, or you can age like Aubrey O'Day, which is frightening. Aubrey O'Day looked absolutely frightening. Anyway, Aubrey O'Day sang, and I'm like, all right, this feels like nails on a chalkboard. She didn't sound great at all. The Cherish sisters, I was waiting to see what they were giving. Like, y'all coming in here, popping all this shit like you guys are mad superior. What are you giving? They were giving me mediocre, mediocrity at best. I'm like, y'all are coming in talking all this shit like you're so superior. You guys love throwing that easy ass old bitch read to everybody up in that mansion, but y'all, listen, I sound better than them. I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. I think you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. I just want to satisfy you, 'cause you're not mine and I can't deny it. Listen, I just gave it. I gave it all away to y'all. Listen, Cherish sisters, y'all need to sit down, because for y'all to be so stuck up and nose in the air and stush and bougie and condescending, yeah, I don't see why. Dance competition. Shamari is effortless. And listen, I can't even talk about anyone else, because Shamari did that. Like, Shamari moved easily. Shamari flowed in and out like she popped it. Boom, boom, She popped it when she had to pop it. And I have to say, I'm not body shaming anyone, but I have to say, Shamari looks the same as when she came out with her group, with 3LW? When she came out with 3LW. Like, she looked exactly the same. The other women have struggled, but I will say Shamari reminds me that I really need to get on my shit and lose these last 5 pounds I need to lose to get to my dream work. So that was the dance competition. So now we're seeing later on to the episode, Miss Aubrey O'Day. First, she comes in and, you know, she has this static with Keeley, which remains. But in the beginning of the episode, Aubrey O'Day had static with the Cherish sisters, like everyone else did. But Aubrey O'Day is very strategic, and I learned this about her when she was on The Apprentice. Little did she know she was fucking one of the Trump boys when she was on that show. But listen, that's another video for another day. Gag. But anyway, Aubrey O'Day is very strategic, and I feel like by the time we got to this point of them filming, she figures out that the Cherish sisters have the strongest personalities. They have the strongest personalities. So Aubrey O'Day is gravitating towards a friendship, not a friendship. She's trying to align with them. And with that being said, Aubrey O'Day says, I think we should split everything up into 2 groups. I think we should do 2 groups because, you know, there's certain ways that, you know, these people connect and other people connect. Shamari's already calling bullshit. Shamari's like, really, bitch? That is divisive. And that was not the point of this project. We're supposed to come in together as a group and cut an album. So girl, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not here for it. Keeley, who doesn't like Aubrey O'Day's ass anyway, is like, yeah, I'm not with it. She's trying to divide the group, and I am not here for it. I like Shamari. Keeley, listen, you know, with the whole grape juice and throwing the chicken and the Tory Norton, I'm never going to like Keeley. But in regards to Keeley and Aubrey O'Day's imbalance, them not getting along, I'm gonna go ahead and side with Keeley because Aubrey O'Day is on some bullshit. She's trying to be strategic, and yeah, are you gonna be real? Are you gonna be strategic? Or are you gonna be real and do what you're supposed to do, which is cut an album and make this super girl group? So listen, I am here for the shenanigans. Will I keep reviewing? Child, we'll see. Because you know, I get lazy with the reviews, but I really need to step my game up because I'm at 815 subscribers, trying to get to that juicy 1,000 so I can start monetizing these videos. But yes, that was it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to throw a plug in for Giving You the Real Tea. If you love these reality shows, and he's not only reviewing these, but he's doing live YouTube videos, his Let's Gag. Listen, please sign up for his show because you will laugh your ass off. I mean, I'll get there at one point, but I gotta throw out that plug because he makes me laugh so much. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And a bitch has to get to sleep because I got some early morning job.